to tighten my brace.
Oh, here, let me do it.
I could do it.
I know, but it's faster if I do it.
Grind the ball, Ruth. Whack it out, Ruthie. If you get me home, we win.
Come on, Verna. Get it by me, if you can.
You asked for it.
Come on, baby sister. You're just a little girl.
I bet you can't even hit it past the pitcher's mound.
Try me.
You all right?
Ha! What, you've never seen the Great Bambino slide to home base?
Nice slide, Norman the Bambino.
Ruthie and I can win.
Yeah, nice hit.
Hey, Dad's home.
Didn't know you'd be home so early. I ought to have supper ready sooner.
Let us go early. We can talk about it later.
Ruthie, would you mind saying grace? Ruthie?
Can we have something besides depression hash? Just once?
I'll say it. Dear Lord, we're thankful for this food. We pray that it will nourish us and give us strength, and that we will be grateful for what we have. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
This looks great. May Jones is getting a new bike for Christmas.
So? They're rich.
Because their daddy's a doctor.
I hope I get a new pair of boots. Mine are so tight my toes get numb.
Mine too.
I suppose Ruthie could use a new dress.
The Bigelow brothers always make fun of her because she wears my old overalls.
They're just idiots.
Ruthie!
Well, they are.
So, Dad, I thought I could ask Mr. Phelps if he needed help around his auto shop. What do you think?
Well, it seems you don't have enough school work or enough responsibilities around here to keep you busy.
I can do both.
Let's see. We'll discuss it later.
I'm finished. Maybe excused.
Me too.
You know, it seems to me I have some ungrateful children who don't appreciate what they have or who provides it.
My boots don't hurt that much.
I'll never complain about the hash again.
I'm glad Mother wasn't here to hear all this complaining. Sorry for everything.
There are more layoffs today. That's why they sent us home early.
But you've worked there for years. They wouldn't let you go, would they?
I'm praying they don't, but times are tough for everyone.
It's okay. We'll make it.
I hope so.
You know, Warren really wants that job. And we could use the extra money.
I can provide.
I know you can.
You coming?
Actually, if it's all right with you, I'd like to talk with Mother for a while.
She's a good listener.
My turn?
You're not going down by yourself.
I'm not a baby. Daddy said you have to go down with Horn around. Come on.
Not a chance.
Fine. Go down without me.
Suit yourself.
Come on, Norman. Please.
Here we go!
You want to go down with me?
How about I trade you this whistle for one time on your sled?
Keen, where'd you get this?
I made it.
How? With one arm.
Do you have a deal or not?
Deal.
Shake on it. Norman! Give me a push-off, will ya?
Norman, do not get on that sled. I've changed my mind.
But you shook on it.
Here, take it back.
No, take that.
Norman! Don't... Norman!
Norman! That was great!
You screwy.
I thought you were dead. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Where's Tommy? I'm gonna beat the living snot out of him. Yeah, you better run!
He didn't want to do it. I made him. It's not his fault.
I'm gonna go catch up with Tommy.
Wipe that blood off your face.
Violet! Get back here! I'll get her. No, Mrs. Rathbone is at the window. I'm not scared of her. I am. May said Mrs. Rathbone saw a kid on her property and called the police. What happened to the kid? May said he was never seen again. Baloney.
Hey, you never learn, do ya?
Hey, Daddy. I won't complain again, ever. And I don't need anything for Christmas. Good night, Daddy. Come on, Violet.
Somebody's wearing their heart on their sleeve again. Yeah, I know. Doesn't matter, though. He never looks at me anyway.
Yes, he does. When you're not looking at him.
He does?
He's sweet on you, too.
How do you know?
A girl just knows. Hey, little boy. I'm not a boy, Lenny Bigler, and you know it.
Why do you dress like one then?
Because I want to. Call that mutt off. Violet's not a mutt. She's a purebred. And she won't hurt you as long as you don't hurt me. So keep your fingers to yourself and they won't get bit off.
She ain't no purebred. She's a mongrel. Just like you. Just like your whole family.
We are not!
Please take your seats. Name, please.
Lenny Bigler. Where's Mr. Saunders?
Caps are not allowed in my class. Mr. Saunders had to leave because of a death in his family.
When will he be back? I'm Ruthie. Ruthie Camp. Ma'am.
Mr. Saunders will not be coming back. I am Miss Mayfield. and I will be your new teacher. I expect good behavior and satisfactory grades. And if you behave in my class, you will succeed. If you do not, we will have a problem. Norman Camp, are you here?
He had chores to finish, but I'm sure he'll be here soon.
I see. I will need to mark him tardy.
But he's mostly on time.
Mostly. Well, not due. Is that a dog under your desk?
Yes, ma'am. Her name is Violet.
Dogs do not belong in a classroom.
But she's no trouble, and Mr. Saunders always let her stay.
I am not Mr. Saunders, and this is not his classroom. Kindly take the dog outside and tie it up. Quickly.
Come on, Violet. Hold still. Why are you tying Violet up out here? There's a new teacher. She doesn't like dogs. She doesn't like tardy kids either. I'm in trouble. Uh-huh. Mr. Saunders isn't coming back either. So we're stuck with her. Where were you? I saw a horse at the Rathbone place. I stopped to take a look. May told me Miss Rathbone took that horse to settle a debt. You didn't go on her property, did you? It's not allowed. Not yet. You must never go on her property.
You must be Norman.
Yes, ma'am.
I marked you tardy earlier. Is there a reason I should erase that mark?
No, ma'am.
Well, I'll excuse it this once. Be on time tomorrow. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! What is going on?
He tripped Norman. What? Who hit me with their books?
Is that right, Norman?
It was an accident.
Norman, are you all right?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Ruthie, did you hit Lenny with your book?
Yes, and I'm glad. He deserved it.
You will stand in the corner until recess.
But...
Please open your books to page 146, and Warren, will you read the page up?
Get out of the way! Stay back.
No! Please, somebody help me!
or I'll send you straight to hell.
Norman? Norman?
Sorry.
What is the answer?
Huh?
I asked the class a question. Apparently you were daydreaming.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
You may join your sister in the corner. Will? And 10. Class dismissed. Vernon, Helen, please stay behind.
I wish Mr. Saunders was still our teacher.
Me too. Miss Mayfield is mean.
And she's really homely. I like her, and I think she's pretty. Well, you wouldn't like her if she made you stand. Violet! She probably headed home. You and Russell wait here for Verna. I gotta go.
But what about our game of kick the can?
Sorry.
I looked over your grades during the lunch break. You're both very good students. I am impressed. May I ask what your plans are for college?
I'm planning to apply right after graduation. Well, I haven't... Verna's going to be a nurse, and I'm going to be a secretary.
Wonderful. It's all settled. I will get applications so both of you may get a head start.
Thank you. I'm not going to college.
Their mother passed away last year. Verna sort of stepped into her shoes.
Hey, girl. What's your name? I'm Norman. I'm gonna call you Cloud. And one more thing. One day, I'm gonna ride you. Understand? She's not here.
Let me just put my things away, all right? And go look for her. Don't worry. We'll find her.
It's all Miss Mayfield's fault.
Are you sure you tied her up good and tight?
Of course.
You look unusually happy.
Mr. Phelps offered me a job.
Did you take it?
I wanted to, but I told him to talk to Dad first.
You're going to ask him?
Yeah, sure.
Wait till after he eats.
That's a good idea. Thanks.
Miss Mayfield made me stand in the corner because I hit Lenny Bigler with my book. But it wasn't my fault. He tripped Norman, and now Violet's gone.
Has Violet ever ran away before?
Yes.
And did she find her way home?
Yes.
I'm sure she'll find her way home again, okay? Now, I'd like to thank Verna for the delicious meal she prepared.
Thank you, Verna.
Now, when we're all finished up here, I want everybody to meet me in the living room. I have a surprise.
But what about Violet? We can't have a surprise without her.
I think she'll be all right if we go on without her just this one time. You and Norman go look for her after the surprise.
All right. We're going to church? That's the surprise?
No, we're not going to church. I figured I had such a special surprise that I should dress up. I'm sorry that you're not getting the Christmas that you all deserve this year.
I don't mean to make you feel bad.
You know, I've been saving a few pennies, and I had an idea.
Man, oh man, Dad. That looks like a whole $1.
So here's what I thought we'd do. I wrote everybody's name down on a piece of paper. I figured we choose a name and buy a gift for the person that we picked.
Or we can make something.
That's a good idea, Norman.
Do you really think there's enough money for all of us to get a gift?
I remember not long ago that 5 loaves and 2 fishes went a long way. Okay, Ruthie, shut your eyes. Pick out a name, but don't tell us who you pick. Don't you want to see who you chose?
I'll look later. My face might give me away if I look right now.
It's a good idea. Okay, well, the money's in here if you need it. What do you guys think of the idea?
I think Christmas is coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I told you Violet wouldn't be here. Let's go. You could be in the barn. You just want to see that horse. I know. Come on. Come on. Hey, girl. Be careful. Cloud, this is Ruthie. She's a scaredy cat. Am not. Ruthie, this is Cloud. Cloud, meet Ruthie. She feels so soft. I know. I'm gonna see her every day, and one day I'm gonna ride her, just like Hopalong Cassidy. What, you think I can't? I think you'll try until you do it. Thanks. Promise you won't tell Dad about me coming here, and not one word about Cloud, 'cause you wouldn't like it. I promise. Mr. Mueller!
What are you kids doing out so late?
Violet's missing. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't.
Ruthie, you go home. I need to talk to Mr. Mueller about something. Okay, but if you see Violet, will you bring her home? She needs me really bad.
I sure will.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
I need some tools. Do you have any for sale?
Well, tools are expensive.
Have some money at home. I can bring it up at the store tomorrow.
All right, then. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey. Here you go, girl. We didn't find her.
Where's Norman?
He's talking to Mr. Mueller up the road. We looked everywhere for Violet. She's gone. It's all Miss Mayfield's fault.
You better not blame someone for something that might be your own fault.
I did tie her up good. I promise.
So I was thinking of going to the store tomorrow. Gonna pick up some Christmas cards and paper and maybe hang it for decoration. What do you think?
Sounds like a great idea.
If you run on up to bed, I'll take you after school tomorrow. And if you go to bed without a fuss, I'll even let you choose them.
Right. But if Father comes home, will you wake me up?
I promise.
You're making ends meet?
We'll manage.
I went to Mr. Phelps' shop after school today. He offered me a job. It's not much, but it would help with the bills.
Well, I appreciate you wanting to help out, son, but you're needed here at home. So you go tell Mr. Phelps thank you, but you have to decline.
Mr. Phelps says I have a real knack with fixing automobiles.
Well, the answer is still no. Go see what's keeping Norman. Hey, we were just gonna go looking for you.
Sorry, I needed to talk to Mr. Mueller.
What about?
It's a secret.
A Christmas secret?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you kids go on up to bed?
May I help you?
Oh, Miss Mayfield?
A little late to be making a call, don't you think?
Aren't you going to invite me in?
Why don't you two go look for Violet?
Violet is missing?
Ruthie's been upset all afternoon.
Well, I am so sorry to hear that. But dogs do not belong in classrooms.
I'm assuming you came here to say something.
Yes, I did. I came to talk about Verna. She is an excellent scholar, but she told me she's not going to college.
That's right, she won't.
Oh? Well, I just think that it's unfair to put so much on her shoulders. She should not be raising her siblings, Mr. Camp.
Did you come out here to tell me something that I already know?
Apparently.
Thanks for stopping by. You want to know something else?
Well, I'm certain you will tell me whether I want to know or not.
Violet's been going to school since she was a pup, and she hasn't been one bit of a problem.
All I'm trying to do is help her.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Violet.
Do you want me to walk you home?
Thank you. Your father is a very stubborn and disagreeable man. Keep that dog away from me.
Let's see what we found.
Violet! Oh, I missed you so much.
Come sit.
Miss Mayfield spoke to you about me going to college, didn't she?
Yes. I'm proud of you. The way you look after this house and take care of the little ones, but
she's interfering with things that are none of her concern.
do you want to go to college?
No. No, I'm happy here with the family. I need to go to bed now.
What are you doing in my barn? This is private property. There's a no trespassing sign.
I know.
Then why are you here?
Because I wanted to see Cloud up close.
Cloud.
I mean your horse. I've never seen a horse this close before.
Do you know what happens to people who trespass?
No, ma'am, but I bet I wouldn't like it.
You're absolutely right.
Her food trough is empty, and there's no water in her pail, and the stall is dirty. I could help you take care of her if you're having any trouble. Wouldn't have to pay me.
I'm going to give you exactly 1 minute to get out of my barn and off my property. And if I see you here again, I'll call the police. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Ruthie Camp?
Here.
Norman Camp?
Here, Miss Mayfield.
Good. Russell Camp?
Teacher's pet now, huh?
Warren?
Norman the knucklehead.
Here.
Verna Camp?
Are you deaf as well as crippled?
Frank Marshall?
Here.
Tommy Mitchell?
Here.
Billy Smith?
Here.
Todd Smith?
Here.
Jessica Thiel?
Here.
Danny Gaisberg?
Here.
Ow! Oh. What is wrong, Lenny?
Norm hit me with his pea shooter. He left a mark, see?
Lenny hit Norman first.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. I saw him. You're gonna get the paddle.
They're lying.
Come here. Let me see. I don't see a thing. Why don't you take a seat? All right, children, I have a surprise. To celebrate Christmas and Christ's birth, I would like each of you to perform acts of kindness in his honor. Do something for someone you love, or maybe even someone you don't. For each act of kindness, you will receive 1 marble, which will go in the box. I like to call it a giving box, because Christmas is all about giving.
No, it isn't.
I will record each act of service in the notebook.
That's dumb.
Shut up, Lenny.
The student who has earned the most marbles before we break for the Christmas holiday will receive the giving box.
You mean we get to keep the box?
Yes, Ruthie. So, I suggest each of you takes this weekend and starts looking for ways to help others.
It's beautiful. I hope I win it. I have one just like it at home. Would you like me to clean the chalkboard for you?
Thank you for asking, but I think I would like to have Verna do it. Do you have time?
Yes.
You girls run along now.
Verna, I'm sorry about last night. I wanted to impress upon your father how important an education is.
I think he knows.
Does he?
I really appreciate your concern. great, but not everybody wants to go to college. Some people are just happy with their circumstances.
Scram.
Don't waste your time doing any good deeds. Because I'm gonna win that box for my mother.
How? You never do anything good.
That's true.
I don't have to do anything. I just have to say I did.
That's cheating.
So,
I'm going to tell.
if you squeal, something bad might happen to the crippled brother of yours. Or that ugly mutt.
Let's go, Ruthie.
Let's see what you picked out. That's a lot of tools.
Is this enough?
I'm sorry, son.
I could use some work around here to make up the difference.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will rent you these tools until Christmas.
How much?
10 cents.
Thanks. I'll return them just as soon as I can.
Now, don't you worry about that. You take your time. Besides, I know where you live.
I have a lot of groceries to buy, Mr. Mueller, and I'm in a hurry.
I'll be right with you, Mrs. Rathbone, as soon as I take care of all these customers.
I'd better get going.
You be sure to say hello to your father for me.
I will. Rathbone. I'll wait outside.
Oh, come on. She's almost done anyway.
How do you know?
Out of the way.
Sorry. There's the paper.
Well, hello, girls.
Hello, Miss Mayfield. We're getting paper to make Christmas decorations.
And I am buying butter and eggs.
We could help you carry them home.
Oh, that is very kind, but I think I can manage. On second thought, I would very much like the company, if Verna doesn't mind.
No, not at all.
Daddy, what are you doing here?
Well, I came by to get a piece of penny candy for a little girl who's been behaving well lately, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh, Daddy, don't tease. Guess what, Daddy? Miss Mayfield brought a giving box to school, and if I do a lot of good deeds, I might be able to keep it. Isn't that right, Miss Mayfield?
Yes, that is.
And Verna and me are going to help her carry all her groceries home.
All her groceries? Well, perhaps I should help as well.
I'll meet you girls at the counter. Good day, Mr. Camp.
Well, share it with your sister. I'll see you girls at home.
Excuse me. Could you please mail this for me? It's for a Christmas gift.
I'll be happy to.
Thank you.
Here you go, girl. Come on, come and get it. These are almost as good as Verna's.
High praise indeed.
Did your husband pass on?
Ruthie. That's all right. In all my years of teaching, I've learned to appreciate children's candor.
What does that mean?
It means you should keep your thoughts to yourself.
I don't have a husband, Ruthie. I never married.
Well, if you didn't wear your hair pulled back so tight, I think you'd look almost pretty. And maybe then you'd find a beau. I mean, I suppose I won't be getting a marble for helping you with your groceries, will I?
Did you do the good deed?
Yes.
Then you will get a marble.
I knew you were swell, even though Daddy says you're a busybody.
We really should get going. Thank you for the cookies. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you for coming.
You know, you have to talk to Ruthie about that box. She's got her heart set on it, and if she doesn't get it, it's gonna break.
Yeah, I plan to. Stir this for me, will you?
Yeah.
Why do you avoid Helen? I know you like her. She's crazy about you.
What does liking her have to do with anything? Helen Jones and her family are well off. What does she want with a fellow like me? I can't offer anything. Heck, I can't even get Dad to let me take that job from Mr. Phelps.
Huh? Well, Mom and Dad scraped by, but they were happy.
I don't want to just scrape by.
Supper will be ready in just a minute.
No hurry. You talked to Mr. Phelps today?
No.
Why not?
Because I want that job.
You and I will go into town tomorrow.
Why?
To make sure you do what I asked you to do.
Supper's ready.
I'm not hungry.
Good morning. You're up early. How'd you get those blisters? You sure you don't want any help? I'll go see who it is.
Where's my horse?
Mrs. Rathbone, is something wrong?
I told you to stay off my property, but you came back, didn't you? And now my horse is missing.
What are you talking about?
He knows. When I came out this morning, the horse was missing. Someone left the gate open.
Norman would never trespass, and he wouldn't be that careless.
I might have.
What?
I was in the barn. I was just looking at the horse, that's all. Then I heard your car coming and I just got scared. But I thought I closed the gate.
You thought. I'm calling the police.
No, I'll go right now and find her.
I want that horse in my barn by sundown. If she's not there, I will call the police.
We'll find her.
Where are you, girl? Cloud! She smells something! Over here!
Warren, I was hoping you'd come in today. I could use your help.
Warren's got something to tell you.
Guess I can't take that job.
Got chores to do at home.
Chores are important.
Sorry.
That's a good kid you got there.
Yeah, I know that.
Had a devil of a time with the carburetor the other day. Warren had it up and running in no time.
I'll see you around.
We need towels and a blanket.
You found the horse?
Yes, and she hurt her leg. It's all right, girl. It's all right. Here's the towels. Dry her off like this.
Ruthie said the horse is injured.
She got her leg caught in some barbed wire. As soon as I get her jail, I'll tend to it.
Well, her leg looks bad. She's gonna have to be put down.
Wait! Where are you going?
I'm going to get a gun and put her out of her misery.
You can't do that.
The horse is in pain. Do you want her to suffer?
Hmm?
I don't have money for veterinary bills, do you? No, of course not.
Please don't do this. Ruthie, go fetch Verna. My sister's gonna be a nurse. She'll know what to do.
Why do you care so much about a crippled horse? Look at her. What good is she now?
She's good enough for me.
Go fetch your sister. I'm not going to allow her to suffer. Do you understand?
I understand. And her name is Cloud.
You understand your father's going to have to know about this.
Yes, ma'am. Verna! You have to come now.
Why? What happened?
We found Mrs. Rathbone's horse. She got her leg stuck in some wire. And she's going to put the horse down if you can't fix the leg.
All right, calm down.
What's going on?
Sorry, girl. I really am. Is that you, Verna? I know you're angry and I don't blame you. But we need to help Cloud right now. And then you can do whatever you want to me.
I agree.
I'm gonna need some hot water.
I'll go get it.
Easy, girl. I know it hurts. I'm sorry.
Here's the water.
Thank you.
You know what you're doing?
I believe so. All right. Watch how I do this. Get it wet. Gotta be really gentle because it hurts. Go. You're all right. Good girl.
I took this horse in payment for a sizable debt. If I lose her, I'm out a lot of money.
I understand.
Would you mind handing me the bandage that's in there? Good girl. You're all right. I know. It hurts. You're okay. Good girl. Thank you. You want to take the bandage. You always want to make sure that you wrap it towards her back legs. Otherwise, you'll be pulling the tendons the wrong way. Good girl. You have to do this every day, sometimes twice a day. It's a deep cut, but she's gonna be all right. Good girl.
Norman, come here. I'll see you two at home. Norman will work hard to pay off any debts you might incur.
I expect nothing less. And I expect to see you here every day after school. You understand?
I understand.
Thank you. Let's go.
That's a good girl. I'll take care of you.
I don't expect you to clean the barn on the Sabbath, but I do expect to see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
So shall I.
Hello.
What do you want?
May I come in? It's freezing out here.
No, go home. You better come in. I don't want you getting pneumonia on my account. And leave that mangy dog outside. Come on. So, what do you want?
We'll get to that in a minute. I was wondering, do you have any children?
I do. Not that it's any of your business.
Why don't they come and visit? Are you mean to them too?
Why do you ask so many questions?
Because I want answers.
Well, I have a question for you. What was so important that you sat outside on my steps for 2 hours in the cold?
I want to make a bargain with you. What's so funny?
It's just, you remind me of myself when I was your age.
Oh, that's awful. I mean, oh gee, I am so sorry.
Please put your books away, children.
She looks different. Almost pretty. I told you.
It is time to hear all about your good deeds. If you completed an act of kindness or service this weekend, please line up by my desk. Where's your guys? Oh, that one? All right, Lenny.
I washed the dishes, chopped the wood, made my bed, and I helped Mrs. Bailey find her cat. That's 4.
Well done.
I helped my mother polish the silver. I dusted the furniture.
I picked eggs from the chicken coop. I went to bed early.
How is that an act of kindness?
I don't know, but my mother said it was.
I cleaned out the fireplace.
I didn't smack my brother. I shared my doll with my sister.
I made cookies for someone special.
I helped Ruthie with her homework.
I didn't do anything. I
I helped someone with their groceries. I did the dishes, made my bed, helped her to cook supper, and I visited someone who's lonely. So that's 5.
Put the marbles in the box. Wait, I have 2 more.
That's not fair. He had his turn.
It's fair. Come on up, Lenny.
I helped my mother fold the laundry, and I wrote her a card.
Very good. 2 more marbles. Norman? Any good deeds?
No, ma'am.
You're it. Mrs. Bailey doesn't even have a cat.
So, Miss Mayfield doesn't know that.
You lied and you cheated.
Oh, you want to cry about it?
Knock it off, Lenny.
Who's gonna make me?
Liars and cheats don't go to heaven.
He wasn't lying.
Yes, he was.
You want trouble, cripple boy?
Don't call him that. Ow. Let her go.
Who's gonna make me?
Let her go and I'll show you.
Anytime.
Nice job.
King.
You can take him, Lenny.
Want some more?
Look who's crying now, Lenny.
Lenny's just a big baby. Smack him again, Norman. Your nose is bleeding. Go home, Lenny. Go home, Lenny. See you later. Nice job. Unbelievable.
Are you looking for anything special?
Linseed oil, please.
It's right over there. Good afternoon, Helen.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mueller. Hello, Warren Camp.
Hello.
Lenny was lying about his good deeds, but I wasn't.
What?
My good deed, I did make cookies. For you, actually. Don't worry, no strings attached. Except I got a marble.
You want the soap too?
No. Just the oil.
Okay, you ready, girl? Steady now. Okay, easy, girl.
Norman? Is that you? What are you doing?
Ah!
Norman? Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just need to work at it a little bit harder next time.
There will not be a next time. You could have been injured. You must promise you will never try to ride that horse again, ever. Do you understand?
Why? Because I'm crippled?
I need to run some errands, but I suggest that you finish your work here and just forget all this silliness.
I can do anything I set my mind to.
Not on my property. I'm sorry, Norman, but I cannot take the chance that you'll get injured. Or worse.
You're not sorry. You just don't want me to ride your horse. You be a good girl now. See you tomorrow.
I thought he'd never leave.
So what are we gonna do?
That is an abundance of good deeds, Lenny.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anyone else? Norman?
Cleaned and polished my brother's and sister's shoes.
Very good. You may put 4 marbles in the box.
4? Why? That's not fair.
4 pair of shoes. Go ahead.
What is father doing here?
That's Miss Rathbone with him.
You take out your books and read chapter 17. I'll ask questions when I return. Mr. Camp, is anything the matter?
I need to speak with Norman.
Wait. What is the problem?
It's between Norman and I.
He damaged my property.
What? No, I didn't. Dad, I didn't. You have to believe me.
You did it because I wouldn't let you ride the horse. You were angry when I left. You did it for spite.
I didn't.
No one but you was in that barn.
It wasn't me.
You're lying.
I don't lie.
I believe Norman.
Who else could have done it?
I don't know. But I do know that Norman would never do such a thing. You do too.
He says he didn't do it, he didn't.
And you believe him?
Yes.
So you're going to do nothing?
Well, me and my boys come clean the barn after school.
Not him. He never sets foot on my property again. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Come inside, Norman.
Well, if you don't mind, I think we're gonna have a little talk. Now go get your coat. You remember when you gave this to her?
It was her birthday.
That's right. You know, that night, we stayed up talking after you kids went to bed. And she told me that out of all her kids, that you were the strongest.
Me? But I'm not strong.
Well, not strong in the way you might think. Strong in here. Strong in heart. Strong in character. You forgive me?
Who is it?
It's William Camp.
Oh,
Hello.
it's awful late to be making a call, isn't it?
I know it.
Well, what do you need? I assume you came here to say something?
Aren't you gonna invite me in?
Well, I don't know. People do talk.
I wanted to thank you for standing up for Norman earlier today and making me see clear.
Norman is a good boy, Mr. Camp.
It's William.
William. I'm Mary Ellen. I made some cookies for the children tomorrow. Would you like to try one?
Well, Ruthie says they're almost as good as Verna's.
I guess you'll just have to try one for yourself.
What are you doing still awake?
My mind won't go to sleep because it's too excited. Miss Mayfield tells us who won the giving box tomorrow.
You know, sometimes when we get our hearts set on something and it doesn't turn out the way we want it to, it makes the disappointment harder to take.
I know, but I worked real hard for that box. I think I'm going to get it for sure.
I hope so. Go to sleep. That way morning comes faster. Good night.
My stomach feels funny inside. That's butterflies. I hope you win the box. I hope Lenny doesn't. Thanks.
I know we've all been waiting for this day, so let's begin. Any final good deeds to declare?
Oh no, I think Lenny's gonna win. Unless you have any more good deeds, you'd better think fast. What's that all over your hands? Wait, I have one more.
Good luck, Ruthie. She's gonna need it.
Anyone else? Warren, come on up. All right, I will tally the numbers.
Please, please, please.
Let me count again.
Don't worry.
Lenny, you have won the giving box. You may take it home after school. I have some cookies at the back. Please take one. And Merry Christmas.
I'm sorry, Ruthie. I really am.
Me too.
Lenny didn't deserve to win.
He cheated. It's not fair.
Everybody knows he cheated. And you're right, it isn't fair. But Miss Mayfield had to take his word.
Then why did he win?
Merry
Cheaters
Christmas,
aren't
Lenny.
supposed to win.
Merry Christmas.
I wish I hadn't done all those things. Gotta go, Ruthie. See you at home? Cheer up. It's Christmas tomorrow.
I love you.
Ruthie, would you like to stay and clean the chalkboard for me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry you didn't win the box.
It's not fair that Lenny won. He didn't do any of the good deeds he said he did.
But do you really wish you hadn't done all those good deeds?
No, I'm happy I did them.
Do you think Lenny is happy?
Of course. He won the box.
Lenny may be happy for a moment. But what about all those good things you did? Didn't they make you feel good inside?
Of course. What's this for?
My good deed to you. I acted hastily, and I have regretted it ever since. If Violet would like to come back to school, she's welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Merry Christmas, Ruthie.
Merry Christmas.
How dare you come here?
There's something in the barn. I need to get it, please.
Absolutely not.
But it's for Christmas. For Ruthie.
I'll get my shawl.
Did I say goodbye?
I'll wait right here.
Hey, girl. I'm not gonna be coming around here anymore. So I want you to be good, okay? And if you're in the corral, you see me walking by.
They're gonna get the box from Lenny and give it to you. Everyone knows you want it fair and square. You should have the box, not Lenny. You need
That's
to
not
write
Lenny.
that.
That's
Ruthie's box, not yours. That was not fair.
You guys are sore loser.
You're a cheater.
And a liar.
You didn't do any of the things you said you did. Yes, I did. Prove I didn't.
Yeah. Prove it. You know we can't.
It was the honor system.
That's why Miss Mayfield had to give you the box. But you didn't earn it. Ruthie did.
So give it to Ruthie.
Yes, give it back. Now.
All right. Didn't want the dumb box anyways. I still didn't want you to have it. You want it? Come and get it.
Come on, Ruthie. It's yours. Take it.
You're gonna regret that.
You shouldn't have done that.
Shut up, Carl.
Merry Christmas, Lenny. Merry Christmas, Lenny.
Carl, get me down now.
See you at home, Lenny.
Have a good Christmas. See you later. Lauren looks kind of mushy.
So does Helen.
Thank you for the soap.
You're welcome.
They're holding hands.
Ruthie, that's disgusting.
You're crying. What's wrong?
Oh, don't be silly. What do you want?
I got to thinking it might be awful selfish on Christmas Eve not to share what we have with others. Well, would you like to come to our house for supper?
Supper?
Verna's making cabbage soup. It sounds worse than it tastes.
Well, thank you very much for the invitation. But I'm fine right here. But thank you.
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
I'll go see who it is.
After you left, I got to thinking it might be awful selfish of me not to share a little of what I have on this special night.
Well, please, come in. Come in. What do you say, kids?
Thank you. Mrs. Rathbone.
Hey, Bill, come on. It's bedtime. Come on, Mama. Attaboy. There we go. Merry Christmas, Norma.
It's Christmas.
If it's fine, I'll go first. I picked out your name.
Frick's mother got a new nativity for Christmas, and she didn't need this one anymore.
I love it. Thank you.
But there's only 2 wise men, and the angel has a broken wing.
It's perfect.
I'm next.
I bet it's a lump of coal.
You give me your pill this one?
It looks almost new. What'd you do to it?
It's linseed oil and a little bit of elbow grease.
And you're sure you don't want it anymore?
Warren's not gonna have time for baseball anymore. What do you say we go see Mr. Phelps tomorrow about that job?
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
I promise to get all my work done at home.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Wow. Thanks, Verna. There must be 10 or more in here.
Well, they're used. But with some of the Christmas money and some money that I have saved up, I got you a year subscription too.
It's perfect. Thank you.
This is for you.
An application to a junior college? Dad, we can't afford this. Plus, I don't have time.
But we're all going to help. Dad's doing cooking, I'm doing dishes, Warren's doing laundry, and Russell's cleaning floors.
And I'm dusting and polishing.
I promise I'll study so hard.
I'm next. Could you help me, Verna?
Sure.
It's for your treasures. It is the most beautiful present in the world. Just enough room for my treasures.
Oh man, little brother. You made that?
That's how you got all those blisters? Mm-hmm.
Well done, son.
Thank you. Let's go outside and see Norman's present. Mrs. Rathbone and I made a bargain, and you can ride her for the whole day.
Did I say the whole day? No. No, you must have heard me wrong.
Just one ride would be swell.
What I meant to say is Cloud is yours to ride whenever you want. You just finish your chores first, and then you come by my place.
You mean it?
Yes. And bring that sassy sister of yours with you. I want to teach her a few lessons in etiquette. Now, I have to get home and get ready for church, and I expect to see all of you there.
You ready?